Hey everyone, welcome back. Alex with you here. You're taking a look at the new amusement park that I've just recently put back into my Lego City. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been hard at work on this project, and this has been a long time coming to get this actually in the Lego City. And here it is. This is the result. It looks really good. It was very hard to get it all organized. Now it's not completely done. There's still some details to work out, but the location of the rides themselves are concrete, and that's what I'm going to focus on today, is just the rides themselves and the functionality of the park. We're going to start with the roller coaster. This was something that I was really excited about adding, but it does require a lot of space. When I was testing it out, I wanted to make a huge roller coaster, but it just wasn't working with the space restraints that I had. So this was the result, a very basic circle, but it still catches the eye. It's still pretty fun looking. After I got the track layout completed, I went ahead and got this all sorted out, the line. So people will enter in this area right here, go around. So there's potential for a long line, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to have them go around in a circle. And then they step up here onto the platform where they board the train, and then when they get off, they go down these steps and then re-enter the park there. Now I have a little coaster there at the top of the peak, and I'm going to go ahead and push that down, and we're going to see. I've not tested this out. I mean, the track I have tested and it works, but I've not tested it while it's on the Lego City here. So I'm going to reach over and give this guy a push, and we're going to see if this works. I hope it does. Ready? Oh my gosh, it did. Woohoo! All right, so there is the roller coaster. Again, the tracks themselves are not authentic Lego elements. I want to emphasize that. That is, they're specifically from brickslayer.com. If you guys want to check that out, that's where I got those, but the rest of it is authentic Lego. Now, the Fairground Mixer really is the glue that holds this all together, because it's not just the mixer itself. There's a lot of other additional things it comes with, like the dunk tank you see there in front of it, as well as a little strength test thing there, and of course the ticket booth. So there's a lot of little things that come with it that really add a lot of features to the park itself. And there's a lot of other characters that you don't see here that will be added as well a little bit later. So all in all, great set. I took advantage of all the fencing that came with the Fairground Mixer to form a line up to the ride, so that's the result of it as well. It doesn't have an exit, but I left it a little bit wider so people who exit the Fairground Mixer can get around people who are waiting in line. The Ferris wheel is obviously the focal point of the park, just because of its sheer size. Really fun to look at, and my favorite part was that it was really easy to place. Didn't really require a lot of wiggle room here and there, so just a very nice square block to put it in, and it works out pretty well. Very, very pretty set, and obviously a must-have for any amusement park. And so you may have noticed this corner of the amusement park that is blank, so to speak. This is the site of a future attraction, so something that will be there very shortly. I'll do a video on later. I actually know what I'm going to do there, so I'm not going to reveal that quite yet. But if you have a guess at that, feel free to take a stab at it in the comment section below. Or if you have an idea of what would go really well there, let me know. You might change my mind. Now, there may be some concern that there's an airport shuttle station that ends right in the middle of the park. So patrons who get off of the airport shuttle go down the stairs and realize that, hey, they're in an amusement park, free of charge, right? Well, no, that is not the case. I decided to configure it so that there's no free admission. Here is a look of the exit of the airport shuttle station. As you can see, it's very restrictive. When you go down the steps, you have no choice but to follow the corridor to the front there where that yellow Jeep is, and then that's really about it. We'll have some security posted here and there just to make sure there's no line jumpers, or fence jumpers rather. Fence jumpers will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Here is the main entrance into the park itself. Not a lot going on right now, just the main ticket counter, some places for people to enter and exit that are currently closed. It's not officially open to the public quite yet. This area right here will facilitate something to the effect of a billboard or something like that kind of shows the name of the amusement park. I don't have a name quite yet, but we'll get there. And of course in the background you see some places for people to get some burgers or some pizza if they want to take a break. This is a look of the amusement park when you first come down in the basement. One thing I didn't like about this, if there is one thing, it's that the amusement park faces the wrong direction. That's really the only way I could make it work, but it still catches the eye when you walk down here. You can still see the main rides, especially the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster really catch the eye, so it's not all that bad. I now have 3 speed regulators controlling things now. These 2 right here are train related, so if you look above, that tram moves with this one, and the same with that one as well. The reason I have 2 on the same track is just to keep the power ratio up when I have more than one 9-volt train running. This is the new speed regulator. This is what controls the Fairground Mixer and the Ferris wheel, just like it did when I had it on the other side of my city. Alright, and go ahead and crank this, and let's see if this works. Works pretty well. The ratio of speed between the 2 rides is pretty consistent still. You don't want the Ferris wheel going too fast. And I've given myself just enough reach that I can get this crank right here and still work out the entering and exiting of people off of the Ferris wheel. I've taken that top panel off. You can kind of see the gears work when I turn this thing on. I just took that, the motor, the axle that runs through that, just catches that gear from an 8-tooth gear to a 24-tooth gear. And that's how it runs to the Ferris wheel. Here's a quick look at that axle continuing towards the Fairground Mixer. This gear right here is twisting an 8-tooth gear inside of it, and that's what's hooked up to the actual axle going to the mixer. Alright, time to wrap things up. One more thing to show is the Lego train going underneath the pillars over there by the roller coaster. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, now one more thing to cover, guys, that I keep forgetting over and over again, and I apologize, is the name of my Lego city. I did have a name several months ago. I was having dinner with my folks, and I was asking them about a name for my city, and my dad said Zanderburg, and it sounded really good, because my name is Alexander, and when I was a kid, my parents called me Xander. So it was very appropriate that this city be called Zanderburg. So that is the name of my city and the new Zanderburg Amusement Park. That's not the official name, but for now it is. So thanks for checking it out, you guys. I appreciate your views, your comments, your suggestions. A lot of the evolution of this city is because of the comments that I get on my channel. One more thing here. Let me go over here to the train yard, which started this whole mess, but this is looking really good too. I was able to actually add another line. All of my trains are here except for that blue tram train that was just running underneath the roller coaster over there. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thanks so much for checking it out. I will catch you next time. Bye bye.